Welcome to the homemaking and gardening channel. In today's video we shall be showing how to repot anthurium in soilless media. Anthurium loves humidity, but the placement of the anthuriums in our small balcony garden is such that due to the watering of other plants continuously, it gets watered because in between watering the media should be a little dry in case of the anthurium, but in our case, due to a small balcony garden, it was not happening and it was getting too much of water, and that is the reason it started to show signs of rotting. So these are the pots which were growing quite healthily for the last 2 to 3 years in our small balcony garden, and this media as well as the pot were both provided by the seller, and we have never repotted it. Now you can see the existing potting media. It was of soil, cocopeat and perlite, so it was retaining too much of water in this case, so the roots started to get rotten off, as well as the leaves were also showing the signs of rotting. So the first thing that we will be doing is we will be removing the rotten roots which are mushy and black in color, and the fresh ones are the whitish ones. They are the fresh ones, and we will be keeping them and discarding the rest of the roots. So we are removing the potting media, as well as you can see the pot is of plastic, and because of all these factors the plants were getting rotten off quickly. So we have removed the rotten roots, and the fresh whitish roots we are keeping them. So this is the whole batch of anthurium which we have for the last 2 to 3 years, and anthuriums are generally good indoor plants that you can keep in your home to purify air. You can see this is a small anthurium flower that has been bloomed on one of the anthuriums. So we have already removed the existing potting media as well as the pots, and they are ready to be repotted. So as I mentioned earlier that we will be using terracotta pots this time, and because it will be ensuring faster drying up of the potting media, as well as it ensures air circulation, better air circulation compared to the plastic pots. Now we will be having our potting media half and half. Half is of charcoal, pine barks, brick fragments and clay balls. So these all should be of the ratio of 1:1:1:1, that is 25% each. and the rest half of the potting media should be cinder, which is of 5 to 7 millimeter length, and so the rest 50% we are using 70% cinder of 5 to 7 millimeter size, leaf compost 15%, vermicompost 10%, and neem cake powder, it should be of 5%, which we are using as a insecticide as well as a fungicide. So we are placing a brick fragment at the bottom of the terracotta pot and then filling it up half with the charcoal, pine barks, clay balls and fragmented bricks. Now gently we are putting the plant like this at the center of the pot. Now we place the plant at the center of the pot and make sure that none of the shoot portion should be going underneath the potting media. So the rest half we are filling up with the cinder mix along with the other vermicompost, leaf compost and the neem cake powder that we have mixed it up with. So gently we are pouring in the potting media like this. Make sure that the root part is only underneath the potting media and the stem part or the shoot part should be above the potting media, otherwise it might get rotten this time as well. Like this we will be tapping the pot, and then yes, the first repotting of the anthurium in terracotta pot is done. It is well air circulated now and the problems that we face because of getting too much of water is avoided. And now we are going ahead with planting the second anthurium. So likewise we will be repotting all the anthurium which we are having in our home. So this is the anthurium with a flower in it. So the repotting of the whole batch of anthurium is done. Hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.